Welcome back to another episode of the Houseofaquariuspodcast. It's your host, your favorite Aquarius, Make a Wish. We're here today because I had a nice conversation the other day with long-term family friend and his wife. So, guess what? Love talk, here we go. I apologize in advance because I've seen these two signs begin a lot of love lately, but it's not by choice, it's by pure chance. Everything keeps coming up right now with this happening this way. So, Capricorn, female, Sagittarius, male. Hoo boy. So, first things first. Let me say this. These two signs, every sign short term has a lot of quirks that people love about each other. They have some nice fun times, interactions, blah blah blah. Long term though, this is one of the ones that does not look too appealing, according to the stars. So, you know, of course, we're talking sun sign only here, as we do every single time right now. Sun sign only. These two signs, okay. One is a very stable, secure, cold, boring, love to stay at home sign. They're not all about that quick riff-raff and hunky-dory adventurous type shit. And the other, the Sagittarius, loves the adventure, loves being impulsive, loves doing things whimsically, on a whim, spontaneousness, you know, fire sign energy, earth sign energy. These two mesh in a way that is not always the best. Both these signs can be really cold when they speak to each other, because Sagittarius has that brashness, that rudeness that comes out straightforward, you know, not non-filter like an Aries, but blunt, which a lot of people can't take. But that's one thing true Capricorn typically can take. They like it up front and very round surface, face level. Let me think. Don't kill me. Hey. Oh, you good? Oh, you can make that turn. You got that, girl. So, like I was saying, yeah. Like I said, on paper, like long term, they don't sound too good. But like I said, if we take in the other parts of the charts, these actually can work out very well. One thing about these two signs is that typical for fire earth combination is that the fire sign will bring out a new change, a new difference, more adventurousness, more entertainment, excitement to the life of the earth sign. And the earth sign is going to bring more stability, more, could be routines, could be more financial stability, could be ground them. That's the best way to put them. They put some dirt around that fire to control that fire from being too wildfire-ish, you know. So those are the basics right there, which is actually very nice to have. Like, it's good. Like I said, I'm a very firm believer that it's good to have a contradiction to offset some of your personality character traits, and this one works out pretty good in the long run if they can, you know, sustain each other, because there will be a lot of butting heads in the situation because of not all fire signs, not all Sagittarius likes to be grounded or like to be told what they can and can't do. Because this is one of the signs, other fire signs, this is the most independent needing sign. They love the independence, they love doing things unrestricted. Man, people trying to hit me today. I'm just trying to stay in my lane, my own business, you know? And then, jaywalkers, random times. And then, the earth sign, like I said, they may not really want to go too far outside of the comfort zone. And that's what that fire sign, like I said, Sagittarius here, is going to do. It's going to push you to your limits, to your brink of comfortability. Because it's, like I said, the cold, emotionless Capricorn. That's the number one thing too. Like, I mean, it's obviously full of emotion, but they have that moniker of being emotionless. And here, it's gonna be pushed. The fire sign is gonna bring more of the emotions to the table more often than they might feel comfortable with being. On the ground surface, they are both intelligent signs. The Sagittarius loves to speak intellectually speaking. You know, like the good conversation it can be had with Sagittarius. Capricorns are typically very, very, very educated as well. I'm saying these very generalized. This is a kind of whitewash situation. But I'm saying, like, in regards to how the signs are typically interact with each other. Capricorn is very reserved to keep things. Hey, that's another thing. They may seem more shimmin' and tie. Shy and timid. So that's gonna be one thing that's gonna be that the Sagittarius is gonna push to the forefront. It's gonna push that more. In situations like these, I would say it would be more. And this is a male to female, a male Sagittarius to a female Capricorn. That the male is gonna be. They're probably not gonna get together unless the male is pushing the boundaries faster, pushing towards things happening. Because again, like I said, the shy, timid, reserved Capricorn is going to keep to herself and not go too far outside of her range. Here, let me think. I don't know if I get too much to the personal. There wasn't much to it. There wasn't too much to it in regards to their details for the situation, but everything it's very of course. Like I said, very confrontational situations. There's going to be a lot of arguments in this dynamic, Sagittarius Capricorn. And depending on how much each are willing to change for each other, compromise as the years go on, it determines their ability, the longevity of staying together. As on paper, it's destined for a not great or not good or not spectacular time, you know. But things, like I said, this is just a good basis to start. Like, if you do like that confrontation, if you feel you do like potential drama and like to overcome challenges and obstacles, this is one that I would definitely could recommend. For Capricorn, like I said, the Sagittarius is going to bring a lot of more excitement to your life. It's going to make you come outside your comfort zones quite often and do more things that you may or may not even consider doing in your life. You may just traveling more because of it. Good old Cap, you know. While you're constantly, especially perfect when you're focused on your career and you finally get the vacation time, the Capricorn can whisk you away to a great place you never thought about going, or can start making the plans for that to happen, and vice versa for the Sagittarius. This Capricorn is going to rein you in a bit. It's going to help slow you down, control your life a little bit, get you better routine, stability, and that kind of stuff in your life. Which, especially if you don't have that there, it's going to help you for the better. Like I said, there's benefits. There are a lot of benefits for having these offsetting character traits. But it's all depends on how much you're willing to work to keep things together for that. I mean, get in your lane, homie. But yeah, there really isn't too much more for me to go off from this one. Because this one, like I said, pure surface level. Sun signs only. And oh, actually, I should probably make a skill for this. Like for short term, like 6 months or less. You want to have some quick fun with someone, maybe even a little more than friends with benefits, or potentially try to be more friends with benefits, or just friends with benefits. Just quick sex and that kind of stuff. Yeah, this would be a 65, 75, 85% chance of greatness. You're gonna have a great time. If you're not looking for that, if you try to actually have a long-term, long-lasting relationship, this can be a struggle. And it typically will be a struggle unless you're willing to accommodate yourself to their demands and needs, because both of them are going to be very demanding towards each other. The Capricorn can be more controlling and more demanding of trying to get their way. And same thing for the Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is like, well, I mean, I'm gonna go do what I want to do. Freedom of choice, or freedom of life, or whatever word you want to throw there. But like I said, the chance for success or a long-term lasting relationship are great if they can work things out. If they don't work things out, then the number's going to be like a good 33, 34% of happiness factor. All depends on what time. Like I said before, it all depends on the age at which they really get to it, because as we get older in life, our sun sign becomes more prevalent and more indicative of how we are more presenting of ourselves and how we influence ourselves. So I'm gonna leave that one at that. It's not too much more to get into this one. Without further getting into the people themselves. So we cut that off there. If you guys enjoyed the information you got right there, fantastic, great. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. There's more content like this coming out. And I won't say I have that, but I don't have that already. But I will be doing, I have another idea of something else coming out in the near future. So stay tuned for more. There's just content coming out for you guys. Yeah, you guys are gonna love it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, stay classy, my friends. Be you.